So the orange sticks here on the left-hand side was sort of trying showcasing that path there, okay? Get this club working more in and towards you, okay? Now the takeaway wasn't too bad, okay? Quick, there you go. That's okay there, okay? But as we swing back to the golf ball now, that was a bit slow. Okay. So say your right foot's going to move in this way. What you have a tendency to do now, and we'll sort of see this more on your right foot as you go back. Okay, that was okay. Now as you come to the golf, so your right foot is now starting to kind of lift the heel up, the toes on the floor. So you're kind of going a little bit that way forward. I mean, only minimal, again, the heel that way. So the foot's going up and around rather than the move you made here. Now if we look at this movement here, if you go back, okay, so same good tip turn there. That's a smaller thing obviously, okay, as you come in the golf ball there, okay, if I go back to the frame, just looking at the balance in terms of your swing, that's just before impact there. That to me, you look a lot more kind of, oops, that's straight line, over there, whereas that one, you look a little bit more kind of tipped forward and stuff with your shoulders there to the golf ball. Again, you've only got to move a little bit this way. Hasn't got to be a lot, okay? So whether your weight just moves sort of, I don't know, a few degrees with your foot and your weight goes on your sort of towards the toes or the balls of your feet there, okay? And you move nearer the golf ball. Then as you swing through, the elbow now you start appearing out there quite a lot. Whereas in this one here now, when you swing through, the elbow is a lot more down. Now when you just finish there, you just fold it over that left shoulder.
Yeah.
If that left arm gets quite high, or pulling out, anytime your left arm's going this way, for the left arm to stick out too much this way means the club's going to come around this way. Once it starts going out and around and then pulling this way, the club has moved too far that side, which basically produces the hosel to the golf ball, okay? And again, just before impact, as we said, you can see sort of the shaft there now as you come in the golf ball. No, not the frame before, to be fair. But the arms on here now, your hands are almost touching that white line, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can set up.
Miles away.
So your hands, well, exactly, in relation to so your hand, they will move a little bit this way, but your hands are moved over that far, which means this thing on the end's got to go that way as well, and that goes that way. Now a lot of that comes from, I say, the fact you just tip forward, and then your arms go forward, and then you try and sort of pull them back in, and then that's the pulling left, which gives the elbow sort of reaction, okay? So if we can get yourself back to the golf ball here now, look where the hands are there in relation to the white line,
isn't it?
on it, and then, yeah. I mean, they started probably a bit closer and finished off the line, whereas this one started a bit further away and then is on the line. So you're just moving that club out and away. And I think a little bit of that, when you've got speed with a longer club, I hate to use the word get away because it sounds like you're a good golfer because you hit the ball really well. But you've got things in the golf swing that will be favoured depending on which club you're using, okay? So people who have quite steep angle of attacks, slice their driver, are good with their wedge at 9796 on, okay? People who've got maybe sort of different angle of attacks are favoured with different clubs, can't, or whatever it may be. So there's different preferences based upon what you do or don't do, okay? So if we can get the sensation that the arms and the turn is into that hip pocket on the way back rather than forward, okay, and doing that, then the arms are going to be coming outside over the line, nearer the and then pulling in that way, okay? So practice that drill where you make some back swings. Well, you don't hit me, Feddy, on this one. No, you didn't on that. But making some swings back here, where your hands, you can see, are working in towards that right pocket, and almost like the toe is lifting off the ground. It won't do when you play the golf shot. But there's a feeling you're turning more into that right side as you go back, and the club can start working back down this and a lot more effectively and releasing through. Okay, mate?
Yeah, awesome.